Omode village was quiet that night. The moon was full. The wind was cold. Old Mama Nkechi sat outside her hut at the sky. Her heart was heavy. She felt something was wrong. The air smelled like death. Suddenly, a loud scream broke the night. "Ah! Come and see, oh!" Someone shouted. People ran out from their huts, holding lanterns and torches. They followed the sound. It came from the river bank. There they saw a body. It was lying face down in the sand. It was Ozomena, a young boy. He had gone to fetch water. Now he was dead. His eyes were wide open. Blood came out from his ears. Chief Nwokike, the village leader, came with his guards. He looked at the body and frowned. "This is not ordinary," he said. "Call Dibia Uku, the herbalist. This is not normal death." The people whispered among themselves. "This is the third death this month," someone said, and all of them were near the river. Another added. Fear entered the hearts of the villagers. Dibia Uku arrived. He bent down and touched the boy's chest. He closed his eyes and whispered some incantations. Then he opened his eyes and stood up slowly. The boy was touched by the spirit, he said. Evil has entered our land. From that day, fear ruled Umuodu. People stopped going to the river. They locked their doors early. Children were not allowed to play outside after sunset. But the death did not stop. One morning, Norma, the widow, came to the village square, crying. "My daughter Adaeze has not returned since yesterday," she shouted. The men gathered themselves and formed a search group. Obina led the search. They entered the forest with spears and torches. After 2 hours, they found Adaeze lying in the grass. Her body was cold. Her eyes were wide open, just like Ozemena. Obina, the youth leader, clenched his fist. "This must stop. We must find the truth behind these deaths," he said. "We must go deeper into the forest. Maybe we will find the spirit that is killing our people." Chief Nwokike called a big meeting in the village square. Everyone came. Even the madman, Ifeanyi, sat quietly under the tree. The chief stood up and spoke. "Something evil is killing us. We must find the truth or more people will die." Mama Nkechi stood up. Her voice shook. "Many years ago, our ancestors warned us never to build near the old forest," she said. "But we did not listen. Now the spirits are angry." People began to murmur. Some nodded. Others looked afraid. "What should we do now?" asked Obina. "We cannot run from our home." Dibia Uku stepped forward. His voice was deep. "I will go into the forbidden part of the forest. I will speak with the spirits, but I need someone brave to go with me." No one spoke. Fear was on every face. Then Ezine, the young girl, stepped forward. "I will go," she said. People gasped. She was just 14. "I am not afraid. I have seen things in my dreams." Dibia Uku looked into her eyes and nodded. "You have the spirit of an eagle. You will come with me." That night, they left quietly. Only Chika, the hunter, followed them from afar, holding his spear. The forest was dark and thick. Strange sounds filled the air. Old hooked leaves moved, though there was no wind, but they walked on. Ezine held a charm the Dibia gave her. Suddenly, they saw something strange. A big black tree stood alone in the middle of the forest. Its bark was red. Around it were skulls, real human skulls. Ezine held her breath. Dibia Uku walked close to the tree. He knelt down and poured white chalk in a circle. Then he began to speak in a language only spirits could understand. The ground began to shake. Then a voice came from the tree. It was deep and it echoed. "Leave this land. You have broken the ancient promise. The blood must continue to flow." Ezine screamed. Dibia Uku raised his staff. We did not break the promise. The spirit lie, he shouted, but the voice laughed. A child was buried here many years ago, forgotten. Now the land remembers. Ezine was shaking. What child? She asked. But the ground broke open near the tree. A small skeleton rose from the earth. The eyes were empty, but tears of blood ran from the sockets. Dibia Uku was silent. Then he said, "This is Nwankwe, the cursed child. His mother gave him to the river spirit to save her own life, but she broke the vow. She never returned with the blood sacrifice." Ezine turned to him, shocked. "So the spirit is angry because of what one woman did long ago?" Dibia nodded. "Yes, the spirit wants revenge. It wants blood for blood." Suddenly, the wind blew hard. The tree caught fire by itself. The flames danced without heat. Then the voice said, "Bring the woman who broke the vow, or the village will perish." They ran back to the village. Chika was already waiting at the edge of the forest. "What did you see?" he asked. Ezine told him everything, her voice shaking. Dibia Uku walked ahead without a word. In the village square, the people gathered again. Ezine pointed at Norma, the widow. "It was you," she shouted. "You gave your child to the river spirit and broke the vow." Norma fell to her knees. "I had no choice," she cried. "My son was dying. The river spirit said he could live if I gave him. But I couldn't kill again. I couldn't give more blood." Chief Mokike looked at her. "So your son became the cursed child?" Norma nodded slowly. "His name was Nwankwe. He died under the black tree, and now his spirit wants to kill." The villagers shouted. Some called for her to be punished. Others cried. But Dibia Uku raised his hand. "The spirit gave us a choice. Bring her to the forest or face more deaths." Mama stood up slowly. "I will go," she said. "I will end what I started." That night, she dressed in white and followed Dibia Uku and Ezine to the black tree. The wind howled louder. The sky turned red. The tree was waiting, still burning with ghastly fire. The voice came again. "Have you brought the woman?" Norma stepped forward. "I am the one. Take me and leave my people alone," she said. The ground opened. Red light burst out. A long dark arm came out of the hole, touched her forehead gently. Norma smiled. Then her body turned to ashes. The fire on the tree went out. The skulls vanished. The ground became quiet again. Ezine held her breath. "Is it over?" she asked. Dibia Uku nodded. "The curse is broken for now, but deep in his heart, fear still lived." They returned to the village. The next morning, birds were singing again. Children ran outside to play. The river was flowing clean. Peace had returned to Umuodu. Chief Nwokike called for a cleansing ceremony. Dibia Uku poured libation. Mama Nkechi danced with tears in her eyes. "Umuodu is clean again," she said. But not everyone was smiling. Ifeanyi, the madman, sat in his usual spot. He was laughing to himself. "The tree only sleeps. It will wake again," he whispered, but no one listened. Weeks passed. Ezine began to dream again. In her dreams, she saw the forest, but now the black tree was not alone. A second tree was growing beside it. It had golden leaves. She told Dibia Uku. He frowned. "The land may be healing," he said, "or another spirit is watching us now." They decided to visit the forest again. Chika and Obina joined them this time. They walked with care. The forest was calm, but as they got near the spot, they saw something new. A shrine made of bones and feathers. A small boy was sitting in front of it. His eyes were glowing blue. "I am the son of Nwankwe," he said. "I was born in the spirit world and have come to finish his work." Bina stepped forward. "We will not allow you to bring pain again," he said. But the boy smiled. "Pain has already begun. Check your river." They rushed back. The river was red, not blood, but red like fire. Fish were floating. The water smelt like iron. Women screamed, men dropped their buckets. Mama Nkechi said, "It has started again. We did not end the curse, we only moved it." People began to panic. Dibia fell on his knees. "This is bigger than me now," he whispered. Chief Nwokike called for a council of elders, but 2 of them were already dead by morning. Their faces looked like they had seen a demon. No wounds, just fear frozen on their faces. The spirit boy appeared in the square that night. "Choose," he said. "Give me 1 child every year, or the river will stay cursed forever." The people cried. Some wanted to accept, others refused. Ezinne stood up. "No, we must not feed this evil," she shouted. "There is still a way. I saw it in my dream. We must find the golden tree. It holds the spirit of peace." Chika, Obina, and Dibia Uku joined her. "We will fight this evil with light," said Chika. The people cheered. A new journey began, one that will take them beyond the forest into lands forgotten by time. And so, the battle for the soul of Umuodu had just begun. The first curse was broken, but a deeper darkness had been awoken. The final war between death and destiny was only beginning. Were the people of Umuodu able to defeat the spirit of the gods and break the curse that was placed on the land? Let us find out from the continuing episode of this story. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel to be getting more fascinating stories like this. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll surely see you on my next. Bye bye.